Hey guys, so this is a laser keyboard that I just got, and I'm just going to kind of walk through what I've seen so far and ask some questions because I definitely need some help. But I initially picked up this board because it had really interesting looking switches I hadn't seen before. So you can kind of see, I'll pull a couple caps. It's like the plate kind of covers the entire switch except for the slider. I'll try to get, a shot of that. That's what it looks like. And the keyboard's actually tactile. It feels pretty nice actually. I'm kind of liking it. And it doesn't sound too bad either. I'll take it off the table. But it's got, a nice sound to it. The keycaps are not very nice, but that's alright. The rest of the keyboard is very well made. So I actually did start taking this apart, but I kind of got stuck, and I'll talk about where I got stuck. So, had, several screws on the back, and then the cover comes off. And this is the back of the PCB, obviously. So it has, a lot of holes in it where the switches are kind of seated. But in addition to those holes, it also has many screw holes for screws that I've already removed. But in trying to remove the PCB from it, I'm kind of running into a problem. I'm really not able to. This is what the surrounding board, or the kind of like the smaller board on it. This is what it looks like up close. And you can see here it's got two kind of plastic rivets, and I've tried to pry it up gently and pop those out, but it's not really gone very well, and I can't tell what's attached to what needs to be unscrewed. I really don't want to remove all the keycaps right now. It's just such a pain, but I'm thinking that might be my only hope at this point. So I was wondering, looking at this, am I missing something totally obvious? I mean, I feel like there's screws under this board holding the PCB down, but I just don't know how to get the board up. So that's kind of where I am with it. I haven't even plugged it in yet to see if it works, but that's not really important since I pretty much only use one keyboard all the time. Anyways. So yeah, that's about it. I'll try to take some better photos. I took some just with my camera phone, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks. Hey, so about 30 seconds after I finished recording that video, I gave it another shot with the little pry tool. This one's a little bit bigger than this one, or much bigger. But I was able to pop these out. One came up from the bottom, one came up from the top, but I wanted to show what it looks like under. So there are a few more screws in there. And then I'm anxious to kind of take the rest of the board apart, see what the switches look like, and that's about it. Thanks. Okay, so I removed those last few screws that were under the board, and that freed up the PCB. So now I'm going to lift it. I haven't looked under here yet, but I'm going to turn it towards the camera to get a better shot of what's under there. So it's domes, as I expected, but some sort of slider over dome. And the domes are really interesting looking. They're like very baby blue. I'll try to get a close up of that. Several of them are stuck to the board, and what that looks like. So it looks pretty crazy. I really don't know what's going on with that. A lot going on. So yeah, I'll try to get some close-up photos of this once I'm able to take the camera out. But that's what I got for right now. Thanks.